welcome back. So today's video is going to be my favorites for the month of September. Let's go ahead and jump in. So products that I have been loving. I went on a trip this last month, and it was to Minnesota from Arizona, and I don't usually use my travel stuff that often. I went on a business trip in March, but then I didn't travel again until September. So I don't like use travel items too frequently, but when I do, I find ones that I really like. So this is a makeup brush holder that actually is from Real Techniques, and it came in one of their sets. I think it had like 3 or 4 brushes in it, and I had 2 of them, one for like face, one for eyes. They all came with this, but it's basically like a little folder like thing. Like there's a Velcro strip and a hand pouch thing, but it holds them. That was loose. It holds your brushes for travel, and then you're supposed to be able to pull the drawstring on here, this thing, and tighten it, and then it folds back so that it like makes a stand for your brushes. So when you're like traveling, instead of like that cup one that's like the old-fashioned style brush holder for travel, you can just like bring this, go like this, tighten the drawstring, and then it'll stand up. So all your brushes are like displayed in your hotel room on the, I'm trying to move out of the way so you guys can see it. But yeah, it holds a lot of brushes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I had 21 brushes in here. So I'm counting double-ended brushes. So you could say I like 10. I had 10 brushes in here, or 21, depending on how you look at it. That's kind of how I travel. I like to have a lot of brushes. I don't like to use the same one for different jobs, and if I wear pink one day, I don't want to use it the next day for orange or something. So I always make sure I have different brushes for that. Different blushes, I want a different blush brush because I don't want the mauve mixing with my coral, you know what I'm saying? So I don't travel lightly when it comes to brushes, and this one surprisingly fit all of them. It kept them all safe. The one that fell was just because it wasn't strapped in, but I really like this. And you don't buy it individually, so you have to buy the brushes. But even so, I think the brush set was like $25 or $20 or something like that. And then you got those brushes, plus this awesome travel brush kit. I have different brush kits that are bigger, or the rolls, or the cup one that you have to like have like a big old cup with a lid. I don't want to deal with that. This one is what I'm going to be using going forward. It's awesome. Next, travel makeup. This one, I'm going to talk about this. This will be my second video, and I'm going to talk about it in one more that I filmed right after this. This is from Amazon. It's like the lay and go makeup storage thing. So basically, you drawstring it shut, and it's like a pouch for your makeup for travel. And then when you get to your destination, you open it. It lays flat with all of your products on the counter, and you can see everything. There's a little zipper pocket inside, and when you're done, you just drawstring it back up. You throw the extra string into the little hole, like there's a little pocket thing in the front to hold the extra string, and then you Velcro it closed. All your makeup is in a closed, washable, rinseable, padded makeup case, and it's cute. And because it's so soft, if you don't carry a lot of makeup, it'll scrunch up really small. If you carry a ton, it expands. It's like kind of moldable to whatever you need it to be in your suitcase. I held all of my dry makeup, not my liquids, in this for our trip to Minnesota, and I don't travel lightly with makeup. Like I said, I bring 3 blushes instead of 1 that I actually needed. So this held everything. The liquids were in a separate bag for TSA, but I really like this. It's under 10 bucks on Amazon. Lay and go, or just type in like drawstring makeup pouch, you know, something like that on Amazon, and you'll find it. I want to say I'll link it, but the truth is I'm just not very good at doing that. I don't remember, so check it out. It's really good. And then I want to talk about favorites for brushes this week. These were not in the brush case thing, but they're brushes that I love this month. This is the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter FO3. Love this for highlighting. I love it for under eye setting powder. I love it to contour my nose. This is a great brush. Also the Makeup Geek pencil brush. Marlena always says, smallest pencil brush on the market. And it's just a teeny tiny makeup pencil brush. And it's not that great for under the eyebrow. As you can see, like, it's really small and you'd have to like sit there and tap forever. But it's good for little areas like the inner corner, or today I used it underneath my eye as like a pencil liner instead with shadows, and I love it. So highly recommend that. And then another brush that I've been loving, last one I promise, is the Royal Langnickel crease brush. This is their Moda, I think it's like a unicorn is like the line that I have, but I do believe they make it in like a solid handle. I think they sell this at Walmart as well. It's not too expensive, but it's like a spiral tapered handle. But what I love about it is the crease brush is fluffy, but it's pointed. It's like a tapered fluffy blending crease brush. So this is good for that outer V because it's pointed. You can like really get the lines you want, but it's also blendy enough, like soft enough so you can blend out the edges. It's a very useful brush. It's big enough you could do concealer with it. You could buy like 5 of them and have them for different tasks. But I like the colors too. This one came in a subscription box. I don't know if this is like limited edition collection because it's like unicorn and like, I don't know, but I like it nonetheless. I thought I'd share it with you. I've also been loving my Sephora Lip Stories lipsticks. The one I'm wearing is in Matinee. It's the cream, but I have 5 of them now. I probably wear 3 of them. All washed up as too bright red. I did a whole lip swatch video. I actually just filmed it today, and I still have like some residual lip swatches on my arm. You probably can't even tell, but there are distinct like strips from where the lipsticks were. And I've been trying. I've used like 3 wipes, and I'm gonna have to get out like the full makeup remover because it isn't going anywhere. I just kept like removing my lipstick, putting new one on, removing the lipstick, putting a new one on, touching up my foundation, doing it again, removing the lipstick, putting it. It was exhausting. For 5 lipsticks. I don't know how these YouTubers do it with like 30 or 40 lipsticks. I don't know. Have you done 30 or 40 lipsticks trying on in one day? It's insane. Emily Fox is like the best on YouTube for that. Like Emily Loves Beauty, I think it's called, something like that. She does so many lip swatches in one video. Sometimes she does them in like separate days because it's just killer on your lips. I've been really digging these 2 powders. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light Plus. It is my favorite powder for underneath the eyes. It has a pigment, so Wayne Goss, I remember watching a video of his, and he said translucent under eye powders often flash back in photos. Get one that has pigment, it gives you extra coverage. Use a light hand, but it also gives you the lack of flashback for under your eyes in photos, so you don't get that white cast under your eyes in pictures. This one is amazing. Light Plus might be too light for all over my face in the summer. In the winter it's perfect, but in the summer I can use it under my eyes only, and it's been lasting me forever. But I am like probably 85 to 90% through this, and I'm sad, but I will totally repurchase. Highly recommend it. I don't have very many MAC products that I like rave about anymore because it's kind of like there have been, you know. They're fine. They're good. This one I will repurchase. And then I have the Makeup Forever Duo Matte powder, and this is their powder foundation in the shade 202. It comes with a puff. I don't use that. And it comes with a mirror and just it's really boring, guys. It's my skin tone, but it's a matte powder. And it's a powder foundation, so it's going to add some coverage, but it really helps like midday. I don't have particularly oily skin, but if I do, I just like blot a little bit with paper, and then I take this really quick, like 5-second touch up, and my foundation looks matte and brand new, but not cakey. You know, you're layering coverage, but you're not layering cake face. That's what I like about it. So highly recommend that. And then also I wanted to talk about the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. Now I have used this in many forms throughout the years. I've had it in its own individual compact. I've had it as part of palettes. It is in the Rainforest After Dark palette. This old one, which is one of my favorites. And it has Park Avenue Princess right here. You know, I've been loving this for years. But I just had never tried the waterproof version, and I got that in the Sephora Favorites Glow, what's it called, Bronze and Glow, Sun-Kissed Glow set, and I got the waterproof version. Man, this is awesome. If you sweat a lot, if you're in a very humid climate, if you are in a job where you get sometimes in a dewy, wet environment, like, or if you're a swimmer or you go to the beach a lot or something and you just want to look good, this one lasts forever on the skin. So check that out if you guys are looking for a good bronzer that's long lasting. It reminds me of like the staying power of like the Balm's In Stain blushes, because it just like stays on your cheeks. Not gentle to the skin probably because of that, but it's awesome. And let's see what else. And I'm not going to mention a specific brand or shade or anything, but I've been really digging dark nails lately. Dark on my toes, dark on my fingers, and this one's by Zoya, and I mean, it's okay. I've had to touch it up with the tips only after a fefew days, but I really like this navy color, and I'm like, yay, it's fall. So they're not perfect, don't look at that, but I think it's a way of saying, hey, it's fall. Yay. Like, I switch from the bright pinks to deep shades, and I'm like, please don't be 100 degrees outside. Please don't be 100 degrees outside. It's so hot here. But it finally has dropped below 100 sometimes. Like, one day so far, it's been under 100 in Phoenix. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping, guys. So that is it for the products that I was loving the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to comment down below any products you want to see me try, review, test, demo, any products you've tried recently that are your favorites, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.